I'm Ashley and I'm here with Onyeka, and we are doing The Bachelorette the morning after. There is a lot to break down from last night. We had two self-sabotagers, and this girl is crushing on one of the main guys of the hour, Mike.
Maybe a little bit, yeah. I mean, he's just like really attractive.
But he had some major beef with Cam.
4 interruptions with Mike.
And he was a little bit creepy doing it because he just came over and he was like, I have something important to say.
Yeah.
It was so creepy.
Like, can I?
And, you know, it's no secret that Bachelor producers can kind of tell people, okay, this is when you go in, or encourage it before times. Cam could have said no.
Yeah,
to
I
the
know. That's the
producers.
thing. Like 2 times, like I see giving in to peer pressure.
Okay, 4 times is a little much.
You're like, stand your ground, sir.
I mean, I think if it was like 4 times with like 4 different people, it would have looked a little better. But the fact that it was like Mike talking to Hannah, and it was like repeatedly, and then it was like he was like standing in the corner. Like if I'm talking to someone, I was like, maybe he should have like waited in the hall. But I mean, I understand like. It seemed like he had something like bearing that he like wanted to talk to Hannah about.
But then he didn't talk to her about anything like that.
Yeah, and then the awkward like Jonathan thing, like I feel like he didn't have enough time.
Okay, well first off, if anyone's gonna make Cam look good, it was Jonathan. What Jonathan did was so gross. I was like, Team Cam.
Jonathan was a little bit like much. Like
He was like, excuse me, I got it. It's okay. It's okay. I got it.
honestly,
so demeaning.
like honestly, it was like super immature.
Like, yeah, no, I was like, put that age up on the Chiron again, because are you 22 years old? I think he's like 27.
I honestly, if I was Hannah, I would have been like, all right, I'm just removing myself from this situation because
well, she could have physically gotten hurt.
like he literally grabbed her, grabbed his hand, was like, you can't touch her, and I was just like, I felt sick watching that.
I'm surprised. Me too.
I felt
And it was what goes around comes around.
Oh, I know.
That was just, and that part made me realize, okay, this isn't about Hannah anymore. This is about you, like, making a point to Cam, and this whole ordeal is about Hannah, spending time with Hannah. So telling him what goes around comes around made me think that it was like malicious towards Cam, which I thought was very immature.
That's
personally.
true.
And he was kicked out.
If I were Hannah in that moment, I would have been like, you are grossing me out. This is
weird.
disgusting.
It was uncomfortable and weird.
Yeah.
Like if I were her, I wouldn't have even wanted to talk to him at that point. I was just like, you are literally not even being respectful whatsoever. And so, I mean, I felt uncomfortable watching.
Yeah, but let's be honest, she has a lot more opportunities to stand her ground and speak, you know, like Hannah Beast to these guys, and so I'm okay that she didn't do it with Jonathan because she redeemed herself.
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely.
Brought it with Luke P.
Oh, yes.
That was amazing.
Great.
But okay, wait, I do want to finish up talking about Cam because just
there was some storyline I feel like that wasn't closed when it was pre-barbecue and they Cam gave his little spiel about needing more time and how he was going to say something very serious that ended past relationships, and then Mike didn't believe him. But like the whole thing, this is like kind of hard to articulate, is Mike ends up going to Hannah and saying he said, I'm trying for a pity rose, but from what we saw, Cam was more like, I don't think I'm gonna make it tonight, just let me tell her this. I just need to get it off my chest. Which still, like, I understand it being distasteful that he like kind of announced that he wanted the time straight up off the bat.
Yes.
But I did think that Mike misconstrued his words to make it look worse than it really was.
I think it was more, I think it seemed like a huge like miscommunication, because it was like, Cam was like, I need to tell Hannah something that's ended my past relationships, so I don't think I'm gonna stick around. And Mike took it as, I don't think I'm gonna stick around, so let me tell her the story, so I stick around. So it was almost like a miscommunication, because like at this point, like Mike like had a rose already, so I don't think he like maliciously was like attacking Cam. I think he was genuinely looking out for Hannah's best interest, but it seemed like it was like more like a huge miscommunication.
Yeah, and I think Hannah might have regrets looking back at it, because when she went after
She
Cam,
was a little bit harsh.
She was harsh, and I know
think
she
so
had
too.
a long day, a long week, but she was a bit harsh. So Luke last night, I would have sent him home.
I'm so glad that she's seen the light, though. Like, thank goodness. I don't know where it came from, though. She went from being totally infatuated, being like, as she said last week, she goes, thrilling, to her being like, you know what? You're bordering the line of totally arrogant and disgusting to me.
I just love that she was just like, he needs to slow his roll. Like, there's other guys here. I'm making other connections. Like, put him in his place. Like, he literally needed to be put in his place, and she did it. Like,
yeah, but he didn't want to listen.
And then him when he was like, oh, yeah, like, I was considering going home. And everyone was just like, oh, were you?
Oh, yeah. And also, he was like, yeah, I'm just, like, not in love yet. I'm like, well, first off, yeah, you've only known her for 5 days, so I would hope you weren't really in love yet. I don't know. But I'm a believer, love at first sight, it's fine. And then he goes, but then like last week he was falling in love, right?
Right. Falling in love, yep.
So, but now just not in love yet. So I was thinking about going home. He literally cannot deal with not getting 100% of the attention.
Right, so don't go on the show.
No.
And in the season previews last night, someone calls him a psychopath. It might have been Mike.
He
And
literally, he's honestly,
he scares me.
He concerns
When
me.
he was
he's literally
freaking
a
out-
barbarian.
Like he was freaking out in the teaser at Garrett. Was it Garrett?
I think so.
Scary.
I was like, get security.
I know.
Like, get Polly.
Yeah.
Put him in his place.
But I love, and of course, like I'm huge fans of all the past Bachelorettes. Like Rachel is my girl, but I love that Hannah really does turn on beast mode.
Yeah.
And she stands up for
she
herself.
doesn't put up with anything.
And she said to Luke, he goes, "You're cocky in a way. I don't like that at all,
Yeah.
and I want it to change."
There's a difference
so
between
good.
there's a difference between confident and cocky. Cocky's not good. And I think
It's a thin line, like she says.
He's in this like bubble, like me and Hannah are riding off to the sunset, and these guys don't even matter. And I'm just like, no, like this is a false reality. Like I think she just like needed to like set him straight, and I think like maybe he's gonna be a little bit more humble, but I mean I still think he's gonna bring out like Luke P. Like he's still Luke P. deep down inside. So
He's
yeah.
gonna be in a beast mode.
The best thing he could have done in that situation was been like, okay, I had that conversation. I'm actually not going to interrupt the rest of the night. I'm not even going to talk to her if she doesn't come to me. And then just waited until that end of the week rose ceremony cocktail party.
Yeah.
Because then it would have showed I listened.
listened.
exactly.
But I think he's used to getting what he wants.
Yeah.
yes.
And remember when he had that moment in the shower?
God
In the
God
shower,
told
of
Jesus,
course, though.
Hey, you know what? I think Jesus needs to visit him again at this point.
So I'm still obsessed with that super tease where she's in the hot pink motorcycle jacket, and I literally wrote down what she said. Like, you don't get to decide what I can and can't do because, first of all, you're not my husband, and even my husband, the person I'm going to be with, is going to allow me to be my own person.
I love that line.
I hope it's about Luke.
I
think
literally
he's
want
got
to
it.
write that on like a canvas and put it on my wall. I was like, preach. I loved it.
Yeah.
Yes,
girl, I love
but also Jesus still loves me.
Jesus still
bad.
loves
Yeah,
you.
it's
Yes,
right.
of course.
So they now this time last night showed pictures of Connor, Tyler, Jed, etc. And I'm like, no, this is about Luke. I know it.
Oh yeah, no, of course. That's when they start cutting Luke out at that super tease part.
Yep.
Because they want us to think drama could happen with somebody else, but I really don't think drama.
Dude, who else is it going to happen
I
with?
don't know.
So who do we think she's ending up with?
I don't know. I've actually never been so puzzled.
I mean, last episode, seeing her with Pilot P
Yeah.
was like, he's just so pure.
I know.
Yeah, he's very innocent. He literally lives right next door to the Bachelor Mansion. I get whacked
No
out.
way.
Yeah, Westlake Village is where
Yeah.
he's from. It is a mile or two.
And that's where she stayed.
Yeah.
She stayed in
Yeah.
Westlake.
Yeah.
He stole my heart.
yeah.
He is just like a sweet guy. Like, and just like him looking at her is just like, he is just like so like focused on her and their conversation. Like, she's smitten.
Smitten kitten.
Smitten
Oh
kitten.
gosh, did you guys catch this? When we gotta talk about Connor's date, but when he gets back and sits down on the couch with Luke, and Luke goes,
What was she wearing?
Yoga
Oh, it was
pants?"
like so wacky. Oh, he said yoga pants?
Yes.
Yes, I do. He did say yoga pants. First of all,
Creeper.
who wears yoga pants anymore?
When they're, what?
Every day.
I mean leggings, but like the full. When I think yoga pants, I think like the fold over yoga pants.
really?
Yeah, right? Aren't they?
Oh,
Are leggings and yoga
leggings,
pants
yeah.
two different things?
No, not anymore.
I think yoga pants are what we wear. Leggings are like what you would wear underneath a dress, like when you're like in high school.
Those aren't tights. Wait, okay, so I think tights, leggings,
yeah.
and like joggers.
Okay, we need to start a poll.
Yeah, we'll talk about it some other time, but like I'm pretty sure what you've been wearing still are yoga pants. But I know
I've literally never called them yoga. I've only called them leggings.
Well,
I've never called them
calls
Really?
them yoga pants.
Yeah.
But I mean,
But no, she wasn't lying in bed not feeling well in the tight yoga pants.
I kind of
and that's
wanted
what we
Connor S to
wanted.
just be like, she's wearing some sexy lingerie. It was
right?
yeah.
But Connor was
just to
like,
see what his face would say.
Oh, I've never been so turned off by a man as Luke.
Dude, he is just creepy. Like, what was she wearing? She was sick at home.
Right.
Like, what kind of question is that?
So the whole time during that date, I was thinking, this is actually I's dream date.
Oh yeah,
This is
she's
actually
lying in
I's
bed.
dream date.
Yeah. I think it's almost everybody's dream date. I think Connor was probably excited to hear that he was gonna do nothing but lie in bed. That is like how you get to know each other.
Dude, that sounds like, honestly, I mean, the helicopters and this and that, like, that sounds fun, but like, a normal relationship, that's how normal relationships are. You hang out and chill.
you, like, sit on the couch
so it's
together.
so like nice to just have a glimpse of like what a normal day would be like. So
Without makeup.
with no makeup,
Yeah.
like I liked that
Bravo
date.
for her for not
Yeah.
even trying with the makeup.
I
I'm
liked that.
obsessed
I was
with her.
so proud. It
Dude,
was awesome.
And she's still so gorgeous. She doesn't
oh yeah,
even need
she
it.
really does.
Like honestly, she's amazing.
yeah.
She's
Love her.
awesome.
But can I just say one more time?
Yeah.
He probably got to know her more in that hour than a lot of people do on the
Anyone.
helicopter dates.
Oh,
you know?
absolutely.
Yeah, but I can't deal with his vocal fry. I'm sorry, he sounds like he's a surfer. I can't do it.
He lives in. I've met Connor S.
Oh, he lives
before.
in Dallas?
Yeah, he lives in Dallas. He's
Oh.
really sweet.
No, he does seem
California
sweet.
guy.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
He does kind of sound like he's from Maybe he like grew up in California or something, but I'm not sure. I know he lives in Dallas now, but he does have like a California type accent for sure.
Yeah.
The more manly version of Connor to me is Tyler C, but like doesn't mean like he's more or less mature than him, but he just like appears like physically more like a
Can we
man.
talk about Tyler? I cannot figure him
okay.
out.
I can't get
So-
it either. He actually seems like a nice guy. I kind of like him.
Too hot.
But he's like,
He's attractive.
But like my red flags go up with him still because I'm like, you're too smooth. You get ladies way too easily.
And I've been trying to analyze his accent. I realized I've learned from other people that it's a Floribama accent. It's a Florida.
He's a Floribama.
Like it's a Florida and an Alabama accent. So when you listen to him next episode, you can pick up on both of them a little bit.
Okay.
So
I mean, he sounds like he's high at all times.
Yeah, I know. And his head always looks like he's high.
But I liked what he said about he said you're a badass woman and I want to fuel your fire and cheerlead you
says
and be
nice
the arm,
things.
Yes.
be your arm candy. And I was like, oh, why?
that was sweet. And then when they were doing like the football drills at the tailgate party, like she fell, but it was so cute.
Yeah, I just can't
love
figure him out.
I like him. There's nothing to not like based on what I see. I still feel like he's got to be a player, though.
How can you not be a player and look like that?
I mean,
in
honestly,
Florida?
it's impossible.
Like his vibe too. It's like, huh? Like you know that he's just like squinting eyed
yeah.
and like.
Yeah.
With guys like that, I'm like,
Chilling
why
on
are
a
you still
boat.
single? I need to figure that out.
Well, he is young. Yeah.
How old is he?
He's only 25 or something.
Oh,
yeah.
what?
25 or 6.
Yeah, he's young.
Yeah.
So is there anything else you want to talk about?
Yeah, there is one more thing I have to talk about. I think this is probably editing. It was edited out just to like make more time for Cam, but I really want to know, and maybe this is too personal to like really ask. Well, there's two things we can talk about. Mike said that like he blamed himself for the loss of his baby, and I really wanted to know what happened there. And I think that like if you say like it was my fault, if like you say it was my fault and then like there was a child lost, I think you normally say, why would you ever blame yourself? And she didn't from what we saw. I'm curious.
Ask.
If you want to get in a
I agree.
relationship with a guy, you should probably ask
I
about it.
agree.
When he told his story, I just like, I melted. First of all, like that's so hard to share something like that. And I think like when he was saying he blamed himself, I remember him saying like he wasn't around enough. And
Yeah.
like I couldn't imagine like how hard that must feel, like knowing like your significant other is going through that and you feel like you weren't present enough. And so like I can't imagine like the heartbreak he went through losing a child. So
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
I don't want to insinuate anything.
No, I was just thinking the same exact thing.
yeah. My last
so
thing
the
I
viewers
wanna-
also were.
Yeah. So my last thing I wanted to bring up was Demi and the surveillance cam. We wanted to talk to her today, but she wasn't able to make it. But however, what a tease.
I know.
Fake
It would have been the perfect opportunity to get Cam being an asshole. Am I allowed to say that?
Cam wasn't on that day, was he?
No,
Yeah.
Luke.
Never mind.
And like he had to say nice things. Ugh, I was so looking forward to. Luke
I
getting
wanted him to be like,
caught.
yeah, I mean, I told her I was falling in love with her
Yeah.
last week, but like, obviously, like, that's not true. Like, I really wanted to catch them saying some stuff. But they didn't.
I wish Demi was sitting right here because I would have asked her. Were there guys?
So I actually I watched the episode with Demi, and
Okay.
she was like, I wanted to hear some stuff. Like, I wanted to hear some stuff, but she was like, they were all pretty good.
They're still gonna be on their best
know.
behavior, you know.
I mean, honestly, though, you're Mike. Like, what do you expect?
Yeah,
Like, what do you expect?
exactly.
They're gonna be like, oh yeah, like I don't like her. Like, clearly, your Mike is gonna pick that up.
yeah, and you could probably see the camera up on the.
They're smart. They're not dumb. These guys are not dumb.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so that's it.
All right.
That's all we got.
Well, it was a good episode. I'm still very happy with this season, and I think there's going to be some travel next week to Boston.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're going to
Oh,
Boston.
are you going to be maybe in
I
it?
may be in it. I don't know. We'll see. I really don't know.
Yeah.
Wait, were you there?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Island.
I'm excited. Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Because the destination is where Jared and I are getting married.
Oh my gosh, so exciting.
Yeah, so we got to be there. It's very exciting.
Oh.
Yeah. So thanks for watching, and we'll be back next week.
Yeah, see ya. For all things Bachelorette, make sure to head over to Access Online, and if you like this video, make sure to hit like and subscribe.
If you love that video, you're gonna love everything on the Access YouTube channel, so hit the subscribe button. You can thank me later. Hit it. Now. Thanks.